Parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Day without him, brother. Top of the hour, the Rick and Bubba Show, 877 We Be Big. We welcome you in. How you doing? You can reach us at that number on the phones this morning. It is the birthday boy, Hobie. Hobie is taking phone calls right now. 22 years old today. Happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday to you, Hobie. We got plenty of cheesecake to enjoy.
Happy birthday, Hobie.
Courtesy of our
our
new intern that we'll be nicknaming this morning. We welcome to the program Elizabeth Mixon. Elizabeth, how are you doing?
I'm great.
And you are like best friends with Fire Marshal Megan.
Yes, and Heather. I'm sorry,
better known as Dixie Spice.
Dixie Spice, I apologize.
So we've started now a generation where people, just the next generation, we're coming out of the same friend pools and all that stuff.
Elizabeth, tell Rick about talking to Dixie Spice about her honeymoon.
I talked to her yesterday. I drove up yesterday from home, and I called Heather, and I said, Heather, how was the honeymoon? Was great, just like Heather always does. And then, of course, she got sick when she got home, but she said she had a wonderful time. So
she thinks she is Reese Witherspoon.
Yes, she does.
She is living the movie.
Yes. So, Dixie Spice is now married, something that on the show for a period of time was off, but yet they saved the day because they thought they'd work it out.
Which, Rick, shows me a lot of faith in the relationship.
Yes, a lot of confidence. I think she had confidence in herself that whenever I decide to put this thing back together...
Yeah, I can do it.
It will happen. Kind of how my wife lives her life. But anyway, whenever I get ready to get what I want, then I'll move into that mode.
Yes, yes.
Now, Elizabeth, we always, when we're looking for nicknames for interns, we have to, find out some things about you. Are you a student right now?
I'm a student at University of Montevallo. I'm a senior.
Senior at University of Montevallo?
Yes, sir.
Are you wanting to get into this business?
Possibly. My major is mass communications. I started off, I wanted to be on television. Like, that's all I wanted to do my whole life. And
so did Rodney Greenwood.
Oh, really?
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. He left about 3 good-paying jobs to really get out on the limb.
That's right. He said, "High stability. Nah, I want to be on TV."
Yeah.
So,
I want to count my whole future on people that sell cell phones and stuff. I mean, it's tough,
So maybe one day I'll work up to spin the wheel of deals. Anyway, I know those of you that work at 24, if y'all think we're not going to discuss the wheel of deals, come on now. But anyway, so Elizabeth, the hobbies, things you like to do in your leisure?
Well, I didn't have much leisure this summer. I was very busy. I worked 2 jobs, and I also did another internship this summer. So, but I like to shop.
Where did you work and intern at?
I worked full-time at Hope's Cheesecake in Gulf Shores, which is...
Is that where you brought this cheesecake from?
Yes.
Yeah, come on, cheesecake.
Right.
You're from Gulf Shores, right? Aren't you from Gulf Shores?
So
yes, I am from... Well, I actually live in Foley.
So
I was just through there last weekend.
Did you spend a lot of time down at the beach?
Yes. In the summer, I don't really go a lot because it's so hot. And
So you're
so tourist.
You're like us.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the heat. See, that's the only problem with the beach. I'm usually there when it's hot.
Yes. I like to... In the spring, I go home every weekend to go to the beach.
Now, Elizabeth, you don't have to... I noticed you saying that, and we appreciate you having good manners, but you don't have to call me sir. You've done it about 4 times today. I'm not that old, and I don't deserve it. But now, if you do want to honor your elders, you can say it to Rodney Greenwood.
Okay.
That would be more appropriate.
Catty Cootie Woody, Catty Cootie Woody. But anyway,
one more time.
Do you have, like, you ride a motorcycle? You like to fish? You like sports?
Oh, I love to fish. I don't get to do as much as I would like to, but my dad loves to fish, and so I did a lot when I was a little girl. I used to go fishing with my father a lot.
Do you like sports? That's a no.
I do like baseball a lot. I love baseball.
Really?
And so I played soccer in high school, but I love baseball.
That's all right. You're a girl. Girls can play soccer. That's
okay.
fine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's a girly sport.
Well, it's an activity. A social activity.
Okay.
You know, basically you sit there and you talk, and then somebody feels like somebody kicked the ball again. So that's fine. What's some other things we need to?
Well, do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
No boyfriend, actually.
Odd hounds. There you go.
Well,
got that in for you.
So the hounds in the audience will be happy.
With Dixie Spice getting married, there's a lot of broken hearts out there.
Yes.
And there's still hope. Fire Marshal Megan and Bad Mama Jim have been a little elusive. You know,
Right,
a little
right.
So.
Well, there's somebody that with Fire Marshal Megan that really needs to play the role as the rebound guy.
Yeah, I know.
mean,
I know. Who is that guy?
She's really set up for a nice rebound guy, which is, you know, you got to know you're not going to be there very long, but wow, what fun one you're
Sure.
You know,
experience.
Yeah, and I don't know what Bad
Well,
Mama
you get in
Jim
there and set up tents, you never know, Rick.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, there's been some rebound guys that have pulled it off. It's hard. It's not easy.
Sure.
All right, well, we got some ideas. All right, who's going to keep our list? Because we'll have to vote, too. Is that on D, or are we going to...
I got it right here, Rick.
Okay,
This is
how
going to be interesting.
How old are you?
I'll be 21 next week.
21.
Well, I'll be 26.
Is there any dirt we need to know about you? Because we're going to find
Well,
out when we
it's
start
got
going
to
to the
happen.
phone. So you want to go ahead and
You want to go ahead and get rid of
up?
that? Anything?
I can't. I mean...
What kind of music you like?
I love country music. I mean, I like all kind of music, but country music's my favorite.
Have you ever
Kinda
met
redneck.
Rodney Greenwood prior to today?
Never.
Okay. Just want to be
Do
sure.
you like Southern gospel music?
Yes.
Do you have any
My mom
Harmoneer
likes it.
albums or anything?
Do I have any what?
Harmoneer albums.
No. There was a woman that called earlier wanting to know about that.
No, there's Harmoneer. Yeah, there's
I'm telling
Are they
you-
still in print? Can you get them on
listen.
CD? No.
Listen, I've got them. How about this? Reunion tour.
You saw the reunion tour?
No, they need to have one.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
See, I would have booked them for Fat Fest if they could all get together.
I'm telling you, Jerry could crank it out, buddy. He was one of the pillars.
Yeah. What did Jerry sing? What part did your dad sing? Lead? Did you see him at the Rich Perry driving experience? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. All right, let's go to the phones. Here's some of the suggestions. Bob in Birmingham will start. Elizabeth Mixon needs a nickname. Bob, what should her intern nickname be?
Mixon the Vixen.
Mixon the Vixen. That's pretty good. Boy, that's out of the gate strong right there. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, open that door right there and tell him to stick his head in, because I want our TV audience to see that right there. Come here.
Hey, that's Chuck.
Hey, Chuck, come here.
Hey, Turner, that's Chuck.
It's not Chuck. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Art Garfunkel from Simon Garfunkel. It's so good to have you here. Like a bridge over troubled water, well, I will lay me there. Okay, so good to see you, Art. Hey,
How's it looking down there?
Hey, get with Paul. Y'all go ahead and put it back together. We all want to hear it. Okay, all right, let's go.
Look at the phone.
Let's go to Jason in Huntsville. Jason, how you doing?
All right, how are you?
Great.
Monkey grass.
Hey, thank you for calling, sir. It's a banner day today, by the way. I want you to look at the side-by-side. Look at Gary.
You're live, right? A lot of visitors out there.
Ebony and ivory, side by side on my piano. Keyboard organ, why can't we? If they don't release an album, there's no justice. All right, Jason, what's your idea for a nickname?
Foley Fisher.
Foley Fisher. She's from Foley and likes to fish. All right.
Well,
is anybody right?
She likes country music awful well.
Hey, Speedy, go ahead and write these things.
You don't even have one on there yet. Mixing the Vixen.
Well, I'm still looking at
and Foley Fish. D, where are you when I need you? Look, I've got D. That's when he's crying.
D's fixing to pass out. D, did you get some free chicken?
Robert in Montgomery, what's your idea?
Well, she likes to fish. How about Finding Nemo?
Nemo. Intern Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Starring Cameron Diaz.
Let's go to Scott, Birmingham. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Rick and Bubba? You were owning me on that Garfunkel stuff, man.
Well, he looked just like him, doesn't he?
Well, you got to pull your shirt tails out, and then you're just like him, because he ain't no neat dress.
Well, that's true.
for sure.
That's true. He always looks like he just woke up, doesn't he?
What's wrong with that?
Exactly.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, that's how we live our life. What do you think, Scott?
I want to say cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Since you worked at,
Cheesecake.
yeah, cheesecake's good.
What about Big E?
Big E?
Big E.
I don't think girls like to have a name with the word
In
big
general, girls don't like to be called.
Well, I'm just hey, I'm just
But
throwing
that's
out
okay.
names.
That's okay.
Okay, but we're proud about cheesecake.
Yeah.
That's okay. But I mean, Big E. Woo,
Well, as
they
long
have
as,
that.
as long as it's not big cheesecake.
Yeah, forget Big E. That was way out of line.
Well, you're about 6
Let's go
foot,
with
aren't you?
cheesecake.
Huh?
No, I'm like 5'8". I'd heels
You are.
on.
Oh, okay, because you
You are 6'2".
No,
You are too.
cheesy. Cheesy. Let's go to Robbie, and well, put it down.
Big E, you know Elvis.
You got the list. He's acting like he's got to have approval. He's like,
you go ahead and write it.
you go ahead. You got a whole list in front of you. You can put anything you want on there.
Yeah, we don't have to take it.
Yeah, look, Roy Moore don't have to judge on it. Let's go.
But don't go over 10.
Robbie in Georgia.
Hey, Robbie.
Hey, I think it ought to be Busy Lizzie, and her song could be Taking Care of Business.
Oh, Busy Lizzie.
My song should be what now?
Taking care of business. You're a country. You know that one? Busy Lizzie. Okay, all right.
What about Big E?
Let's. How about this? What about Big E Teddy Bear? What was it? Not Teddy Bear. Sugar Bear. How about Big E Sugar Bear? Oh. We already had a Sugar Bear. I keep forgetting.
Elizabeth does not know what to do.
Look, it's going to get worse.
All right,
That's Rodney.
All right, Dixie Spice.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Dixie Spice, the new.
Mrs. Dixie Spice.
That's right, Dixie. How you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
We are great. Welcome back, former intern Dixie Spice, best friend of current intern, unnamed Elizabeth Mixon.
Hey, her name cannot be anything Vixen Mixon. She's too sweet.
She's too sweet to be a vixen, you say?
Yes, it has to be something classic, because she's so classic.
What about your...
Great. I loved it. We went to Cancun.
Oh, you went to Cancun. I bet that was nice. What would you suggest as a nickname for Elizabeth?
I don't know. Something to do with, I don't know, it'd be hard, but something to do with pearls, because she loves pearls.
Something to do with pearls.
I do love
She always has on pearls. But I don't know what.
Lizzie Pearl? Pearl?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Is it possible just to call a
Like
time
me?
out on the whole show
Yeah.
so I can regroup?
How about this? Because he sang the song Beth, which is short for Elizabeth, why not Peter Chris? Intern Peter Chris.
I like that. And her song be Beth.
Back home, everybody back home knows me as Beth. I just started going by Elizabeth.
Okay, how about Peter Chris?
Or the cat.
Intern Peter Chris. All right.
Hey, Dixie Spice, come by and see us again.
I will.
Bye, girl.
All right,
Did you find your job?
I did. I'm working at OrthoPro.
At what?
At where?
It's called OrthoPro.
Ortho Pro.
What do y'all do?
What, will you spray for bugs?
No, they sell knee braces and
They
stuff
do.
like that.
They sell what?
Knee
Knee
braces.
braces.
Oh, good. Maybe I'll give Kurt Jervis your phone number. It'll be a double win for you. Thanks. All right, we'll come back.
Oh, God.
Here's some others. I think Alan's funny. He's saying, how about Little E? I put Little E.
Little E?
Tricky Lizzie Nixon.
Far from little.
Beach Baby.
Pretty cute.
All right, we'll come back.
She lives in Foley. What about Kenny Stabler? Ain't got money. He's dumb. Okay? I think we can. That is one thing we know about this man. He ain't got it, Rick. I mean, the lights are on, but nobody is home.
Well, here's the thing. Like, this guy, it's like he's about to get in the hot tub with one of them, and they walk in on him. What about that look on his face when he's standing there with his shirt off? Fuck yeah. I'm like, come on, buddy, say something.
Look, I know you got long hair and you look a little bit like Tarzan. You know what I mean? And look,
But you shouldn't talk like Tarzan.
yeah.
No, gee, Coach, you done a tank top. You know it.
You know, I believe, as a good book says, and I don't have all the answers, and I'm not going to debate everybody today on creation versus evolution, okay?
Right.
But I'm going to tell you, after watching him, I flipped over, and like on PBS, they had this special where monkeys were painting,
Yes.
and I thought to myself, this evolution thing might have something to it. You know what I mean, really?
Stay tuned, because more Rick and Bubba's coming right up.
Bob Vila tells homeowners how to get out from under credit card debt.
And one of these days I'm gonna poo-poo too. You say gonna TT in the party.
We, you know, I had lost my copy of this, and I found it the other day. We did a children's CD, and I've had people ask me, how come y'all don't play TT in the Potty anymore?
Well, because every time I do it, my kid's wet in the car.
Yeah,
is one reason.
Right. So anyway,
and I'll be honest with you, I kind of get a little uneasy. You know what I mean?
This is, and to look how the kids have gotten bigger. This is from the Hey It's for the Kids CD. We did a children's CD with a bunch of children's songs with Brad Ryan, the guy who wrote the Rick and Bubba theme. And that on the left and the right is Hunter and Big Love when they were how old? One or two? They two there?
Maybe two. Yeah.
Yeah. So there that is, and in the middle.
There's 5 now. So.
Yeah. In the middle, that is Brad Ryan's son Kelly. There in the middle. So that's that CD. We can get that online, and also a lot of people ask me how do I get a copy of the Rick and Bubba theme. This CD has it on cut 1. You could have your own copy. So there it is. But so there's TT in the potty, and we have been credited with a number of children getting potty trained with this song.
Awesome.
Yeah. And
I didn't know what kind of credit was going to get there.
Yeah, Elizabeth Mixon is here. We need to go ahead and give her a name. Here are the nicknames we have so far. Peter Chris, because her name is Beth.
Big E.
And she likes pearls, and Peter Chris played pearl drums. We also have the Little E, Big E, Tricky Lizzie Nixon, Beach Baby, Foley Fisher, Finding Nemo, or just Nemo. Nemo's with an E, by the way, Speedy. They've only put that on TV 1 million times. Cheesecake is one because she worked for Hope Cheesecake. Is that what it's called? Is it Hope?
It's Hope.
Hope's Cheesecake. And we got some of that this morning down in Gulf Shores. Cheesy, Busy Lizzie, and I see Funnel. Who put Funnel there?
What?
From the beach? Is that what that is? Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, I got that.
What?
JT will chime in. JT, you know, just see how quick that was. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Hey, JT, what's your deal?
Hi, fellas. How are you?
Oh, it's Stuart. I'm sorry. I thought it said JT. I'm sorry.
JT this morning. JT this morning. Listen, I'm going to be quick because I'm busy setting up Fat Fest.
Oh, you're setting up Fat Fest? Well, it's like 9 days away.
Well, I've got to get an early start. Lots to do.
Okay, I hope that Stuart gets a new cell phone soon.
Yeah.
What about the pearl necklace?
Okay. I knew that.
See, I knew
that was good.
You notice I just shut down because I couldn't reach the button. There was nothing I could do.
John in Huntsville, what do you say?
What about easy cheesy or swirly pearly?
It ain't easy being cheesy.
It ain't.
There you go.
You got that. All right, easy cheesy.
What about just cheese?
Alan in Childersburg, how you doing? Hey, bro.
Either she could be Little E because she don't want to be called Big E, or she likes NASCAR and a Junior fan.
Yeah, that's true. So that work either way. Here's Lizzie's, now I'm calling her Lizzie, Elizabeth's brother-in-law, Jason. Jason, how you doing?
Good. How y'all doing?
Great.
Superb.
What's up?
You should
What's
know.
going on, Beth?
You should know some dirt on Bev.
Well, I don't want to get her in too much trouble, but she made me promise I'd call in. Let's see. I've known her about 7 years. I don't know if I've ever seen her natural hair color.
Oh!
Ouch.
Oh! So what do you say?
Well, I don't have any ideas on the name. I was just trying to give y'all help the thought process out.
You didn't mention Kenny Stabler when you read the list.
Oh, that's right, Kenny Stabler. Put that down. I forgot about that. And what was the one? I said one, too, that was on those same lines. What was that? I don't remember.
I can't remember.
I didn't put it down.
Got away from it.
What did I say? Oh, Peter Chris. Okay, that did make it. All right, so let's go to, thanks a lot. Appreciate you, buddy. Sam in Huntsville. This is pretty good here. Sam, what do you think?
I said Thin Lizzy.
Thin Lizzy, and we could play either Boys Are Back in Town or Jailbreak.
Jailbreak.
Yeah.
What is that?
Thin Lizzy is an old classic rock band from the 70s.
Okay.
Thin Lizzy.
Are the boys back?
I'm so far from thin.
They did The Boys Are Back in Town.
Okay.
The Boys Are Back in Town.
Okay.
That's Thin Lizzy.
Pretty cool song.
Yeah, pretty good. I just like it from a thing.
Here's the Bus Boys that opened for Eddie Murphy for a while.
Yes.
Was that a remake of that, or was it totally different?
No. That was back. That's completely different. Okay. Samantha.
That was an old Harmoniers tune.
Yeah. Samantha in Huntsville. What do you think, Samantha?
I thought about Lizzie Borden or Thin Lizzie.
Lizzie Borden. Where's that from? I've heard that name too.
Isn't she the one that chopped everybody out with the axe?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Axe killer.
Yeah, that's right.
Great.
That's what you want your boyfriend to do.
Great.
That'll hurt you trying to get a boyfriend.
Austin in Kentucky. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing today?
Good.
Great, Austin. Welcome.
Good. How about sticking with the Peter Chris Beth thing and going Kitty Vixen?
Kitty Vixen.
Kitty Vixen.
And when...
Get it!
Oh, kitty. So, Kitty Vixen?
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty good. All right, thanks a lot. Yolanda says we've left one out. Yolanda?
Yes.
What is it?
Eddie George.
Eddie George.
Yes, the great Eddie George.
No one has been named Eddie George yet. We tried for the last few. Let's go to Scott in Huntsville. Scott, what do you think?
I had just previously talked to you. I'm thinking the Mix Master.
The Mix Master.
Yep.
For your last name.
Right. Okay, I got you. Mix Master.
Or the best mix.
That's pretty funny, though.
Or today's best mix.
The best mix. And our intern, best mix. So many of our stations go, yeah, number one.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
But I kind of like that one.
Oh, my golly, that'd be great. That'd be super.
Let's have a meeting.
That's a great idea. Let's get our voice guy to cut something. Maybe they can mention it on the quarter hour. Let's go to Mike in Memphis, Tennessee. Mike, how you doing? Hey, Mike.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, you're a low talker. Let's get aggressive here.
All right.
Sweet pepper red.
Yeah, she got that red hair sitting over there. She looks little.
Today.
Sweet.
Yeah, today.
Red
Yeah,
today.
yeah, her brother-in-law said, yeah, today.
Today.
Okay, then.
So you throw some curves with the looks, is that?
Well, about a month ago, it was platinum blonde.
Really?
I mean, for about a year and a half, 2 years, it was blonde. But it was entirely too expensive to keep it up.
So you and Dixie look like twins.
Right. Well, my hair's naturally curly though. It's just straight today. My hair is wild curly.
So you'll throw a lot of different looks with that hair.
Right. That's right.
Okay.
Got to keep you on your toes.
Joy in Huntsville. What do you say, Joy?
Well, I don't want to offend her, but I think she kind of has a lizard appearance. I think you should call her Carmen's Chameleon and you Boy George.
A lizard appearance?
A lizard?
She's got a lizard appearance.
I've got to ask this. When I first saw Elizabeth, she reminded me just for a moment. You know the cartoon Arthur? He's got a little sister. Now she's kind of mean, but
oh yeah.
Just
what is Arthur? He's an aardvark. You said he was a bear. He's an aardvark.
I don't know what he is. He's a bear, Rick.
He's not a bear.
He's not an aardvark.
Yes, he is. Arthur is an aardvark.
Are you
Boy,
sure?
every time I say that, I get extremely nervous.
I know.
He's an aardvark.
I don't know. He's a little bear, isn't he, with glasses?
No, I don't think Arthur's a bear.
Aardvarks don't wear
PBS
glasses.
Arthur?
Yes.
And he's got the little sister.
She kind of looks like the little sister.
She does.
What is the little sister's name? That's driving me crazy.
It's some kind of TJ or P. It's like initials.
Initials.
DC or.
Now she's mean.
Yes.
I'll tell you that.
What's the name? It's initials, by the way. It's some kind of initials.
Y'all think she looks like Arthur's sister?
Here's a good one. Jim in Birmingham. This is good here because it ties in too.
Yeah, Minnie Pearl.
Minnie Pearl.
She likes to shop. She likes that country music.
Yes.
And that hat Minnie Pearl wore had that price tag hanging down.
I love straw hats.
Minnie Pearl. That's pretty good too. Okay. So.
Well, I got to find this name, and we'll come back with it.
It's something to do with the initials.
Ryan, get over here. What?
PBS, Arthur's sister.
Arthur. See, that's a bear. That ain't an aardvark.
It's an aardvark. He's not a bear.
He's not smiling.
How about Arthur's not a bear? Hey, that's good right there. Put that right over that other camera. That's a great move. That looks good.
DW.
Are you going to get this, Ron? No, and Darryl Waltrip fans would like it too.
Sure.
All right, we'll be back.
Rick and Bubba.
We're back. It is 32 minutes past. We did find out DW is the name on the website of Arthur's sister, Arthur the Aardvark. He's not a bear.
He is not an aardvark.
Okay. What do you want to put on it? Say. I know we shouldn't bet, but as long as it benefits the kids, we will.
Sure.
That's
what we're told.
That's right.
Is he an aardvark? Seriously?
Yes. The name Arthur the Aardvark. You know that.
You don't like Arthur the bear?
I'll tell you this. He does. He look. He.
I'm gonna tell you, whoever drew him drew a bear. Apparently, an aardvark and a bear is very similar in the cartoon world.
All right, we're gonna vote.
Except aardvarks wear glasses.
I need a pen. Here, Rick. All right, here we go. All right, what do you think should be? Think of your favorites. Here they are: Mixon Vixen, Cheesy, Busy Lizzie, Lizzie Pearl, Peter Chris, Little E, Beach Baby, Foley Fisher, Nemo, Kenny Stabler, Peter Chris, Thin Lizzie, Cheesecake, Funnel, Tricky Lizzie Nixon, Kitty Vixen, Eddie George, Greg Burgess, Mix Master, Best Mix, Sweet Pepper Red, and DW. Bubba, let me...
I'm going with Mix. I'm just going to say Mix.
People call me
Best mix
all the time.
What?
Just Mix.
Mix.
All right, Best Mix or Mix. We'll consider that the same one because we can always do it. Eddie George has to make the finals every time, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so that makes the finals. I will also go with Thin Lizzie because I like that band. So I will go with Thin Lizzie.
I like Peter Chris, too.
All right, we'll put that one in there.
What about Big E?
It did not make the list. We have a Little E because girls don't like to be called Big E.
Yeah, well, sure.
Huh? Do you like the Little E? You want to go with that?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Little E will be considered.
He'd be honored when he comes back by.
Anything else jump out at y'all? Minnie Pearl? Do y'all like Minnie Pearl?
I like Lizzie Pearl. Is that on there?
Lizzie Pearl, yes. All right.
You always go with stuff you don't mean.
Yeah.
D, have you ever cast a vote on the winning side?
Yeah.
Clearly, that'll be the only vote that it gets was mine, but that's fine.
We're gonna change D's name to Trash because he throws it away every time.
He wanted to name Hobie. You know.
Yeah. Well, also, and I meant to say that you need to return your email. I got an email from Bob Riley's camp, and they don't want you to vote for the tax plan. They said it would be the end of it. So,
It'd be the kiss of death.
That's right. They don't want you to give it the D kiss of death. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, here's what we think is the finals. Okay, do you want to put DW in there because she looks kind of like that cartoon a little bit?
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
I mean, does she like an aardvark to you?
I look like a lizard, so...
Wow. Look, the lizard...
Really, if you think about that, aardvark's not that bad.
How about aardvark? Aardvark, it's a cute little cartoon.
Yeah.
All right, but it has no... What do you think?
Manual.
All right, here's what we're voting on. Now, look, audience, please, y'all listen and listen to me. Now, focus, okay? If we narrow it down to 6, that means if you don't vote for any of those 6, we don't want to hear any more names. That means
that part is closed.
That means vote for those 6. Okay, one of the 6, and here they are.
We gotta hurry. We're running out of time.
Lizzie Pearl, Little E, Peter Chris, Thin Lizzie, Eddie George, and Mix or Best Mix. All right, there they are. Unless y'all want Minnie Pearl in there. That's the only other one. No? Because it's hard to, you know. Play that. All right, here we go. So, what are you voting for? Go ahead. You're on. We're voting now.
Best Mix.
All right. Okay. There's a vote for Best Mix. Okay. Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. Who you voting for?
Eddie George.
Eddie George. Okay, thanks. Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. Who you voting for?
Rainbow Lizzie.
That
should be included. That's the best one.
Hey, look, buddy, buddy, how much more clear can I be? You're a goodie. Let me tell you something. Are you one of my kids? Because you're not listening to me. Okay, all right. Keep it with the vote there. Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. Good morning.
I guess I'd like to vote for the intern.
Okay.
I'd like to vote for Thin Lizzie.
Thin Lizzie, okay. Hi, Rick and Bubba.
Yeah, I want to vote.
What do you think?
Eddie George.
Eddie George. Oh, this could be our first Eddie George. Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. What's your vote?
Peter Chris.
Okay. No clear leader. Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. What are you voting for?
Hey, I want to do Thin Lizzie.
Okay. Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. Who you voting for?
Thin Lizzie.
Oh, here we go. Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. Who you voting for?
Busy Lizzie.
Busy Lizzie. Did that make it? No. That didn't make it.
No. Oh, it's okay.
Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. What's your vote?
Greg Burgess.
Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. What's your vote?
Lizzie Pearl.
Oh? Yeah, that did make it.
That's D.
That's D. D got a vote. He's never got a vote before. Did I tell you about the time that there's a show that was legendary on the mornings in Birmingham? Now they're doing a midday show, Bert and Kurt. Did I tell you about when Greg Burgess won they voted on something and Greg won it, and one of them got mad at it. You know, they usually don't cuss, and it made one of them cuss. Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. Good morning. What's your vote?
For Lizzie Pearl.
Okay.
D. Steam, baby.
Hey, Rick and Bubba Show. What are you voting for?
Little League. Y'all love racing in Talladega.
Thank you, buddy. Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. Good morning.
How about Nick's?
Okay.
What'd he say?
Mix.
Okay. I thought he said Nick's. Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. What do you think?
Thin Lizzy.
Okay. Rick and Bubba Show. What do you think?
Lizzie Pearl or Greg Burgess?
Okay. Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. What do you think?
Come on, Titan fans, Eddie George.
Come on, Titan fans, Eddie George. Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. What do you think?
I've got to support D. It's got to be Lizzie Pearl.
All right. Rick and Bubba Show. What do you think?
Wow.
George.
We've got Eddie George. We got 1 minute.
Track.
1 minute. Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. Good morning.
Greg Burgess.
We got a vote.
Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. What do you think?
Lizzie Pearl.
Rick and Bubba Show. What do you think? Hello. Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. What do you think?
Lizzie George.
Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. What do you think?
Lizzie Pearl.
Rick and Bubba Show. What do you think?
Eddie George.
Rick and Bubba Show. What do you think?
Eddie George, baby.
Rick and Bubba Show. What do you think?
Thin Lizzie.
All right. Rick and Bubba Show. What do you think?
Leaping Lizzie.
Okay. Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. 20 seconds.
That was kind of Lizzie.
Hey, Eddie George.
Hey, George. Hi, Rick and Bubba Show. What do you think?
Thin Lizzie.
Rick and Bubba Show. What do you think? Rick and Bubba Show. What do you think? Rick and Bubba Show. Hello. Rick and Bubba Show. Hello.
Eddie George or Sponge Bed Cheese Pants.
All right. Tally the votes, and we'll vote when we come back. We will vote, and then we'll... What did he say? Something, cheese pants. Sponge Lizzie cheese pants or something. When we come back, we will play...
What about Sponge Mix cheese pants?
We will vote, and this time, I think our vote will determine. Sounds like it could go either way. And then we'll also play the great giant game of knowledge when we return.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
We're back. It is 15 minutes to the top. The votes of the staff will determine the new intern's nickname. We will do it in the next hour, so some of you may not know until tomorrow. But we've got a contest we've got to get in before TV is done, and we're going to play Rick and Bubba's Giant Game of Knowledge! The Giant Game of Knowledge! The winner today will get a Rick and Bubba Love Package, and we'll go into the drawing to win the Big Fish Open giveaway. We'll pick the winner next week, a fishing weekend trip for two to Kissimmee St. Cloud. Fish with Terry Seagraves, stay at the Renaissance World Gate Hotel, airfare provided by Turner South. You'll go to Universal Studios, Gatorland, Arabian Nights, Boggy Creek airboat rides and parasailing, and a rent-a-car from Dollar Rent-A-Car Systems Incorporated. That's the grand prize, so you got to get in the drawing. We welcome. Who's been on hold the longest? From, is this Panola? From Panola. This is James. James, welcome to Rick and Bubba's Giant Game of Knowledge.
Hey, thanks a lot. Glad to be on.
And James will do battle with Annette from Fort Payne, Alabama. Annette, welcome to Rick and Bubba's Giant Game of Knowledge.
Hey, y'all.
Both of you know how to play, James and Annette?
I believe
I'm
so,
not
but you
for
might
sure.
want to refresh my memory real quick.
Well, Bubba, it's basically your...
Well, the rules change every time we play it.
Yeah, I think we got it now.
So, and when we're going to ask you a question here to start the game, and you just shout your name out. Whoever we hear first will get the answer.
This is the lightning round. The lightning round means both of you have an opportunity to control the board in different categories, and basically it's trivia questions, more or less. So it tests your...
giant games of knowledge. Right?
Well, it tests your knowledge. That's why it's called the Giant Game of Knowledge. All right, here we go. The lightning round. Shout your name if you know the answer. Bubba, here we go.
What do you want to begin with, Rick? Any category for the lightning round?
Well, I don't know what my choice is.
You got fame, nature, media, our world, sports, and science.
Fame.
Let's start with fame. I knew you were going to say that. Which U.S. president tried to restore the nation's confidence in government tarnished by a scandal preceding him?
Annette.
James.
Annette, go.
Nixon.
No, the president that tried to restore. That would be incorrect.
James, do you know?
George W. Bush.
You know what? That is a pretty good answer, but not what they have in the book. The correct answer would be Gerald Ford.
Gerald Ford. So
that probably could have been worded better. But
we stay with lightning round format
as usual.
What do you think now? What category do you like, Bubba?
All right, Rick. Let's do this. Science. How about that?
I knew that was coming.
Which planet, if you alphabetize all of the planets in the solar system, which one comes first?
Earth. Annette.
Annette, what do you say?
Earth.
You're correct.
All right, you control the board and get a point, Annette, so 1 point for Annette. Annette, what would you like to pick your next question from?
Nature, media, our world, or spirits?
Media.
According to Mark Twain, one of his stories, which animal leapt to fame?
Which animal leapt to fame?
Mm-hmm. That's a hint.
Excuse me?
That's a hint. What animal leapt to fame?
What leap? Lion's leap.
James?
A frog.
You are correct. James gets a point and controls the board 1-1. James, where do you want your question to come from?
Nature, our world, or sports?
Let's do nature.
The worst drought in North American history took place in what decade? It was known as the Dust Bowl.
The 20s.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
Do you know, Annette?
Let's go with the 50s.
This contest also very dry at this point, the 1930s.
Lightning round format.
You were
again.
close, James. You were close.
Is it
1950s.
What's the score? 1-1?
Rick, this is a 1-1, and it may be insurmountable lead.
This is like soccer.
All right, I wanted to grapple, but...
All right, here we go. Annette, you don't run the show now. Okay, Annette, here we go. Here.
Host.
Are we back to lightning round?
Yeah, we're lightning round again. Shout your name if you know this answer.
According we're going to the category sports, Rick. What is the colorful name for a college player who is kept out of competition for a year?
James.
All right, James, what do you say?
Red shirt.
You're correct, sir.
2-1. Annette must have. Annette, he's got to miss and her get it right to stay alive, right?
That's right.
James, you answer this right, or neither one of you answer, and you're going to win. James, here's your question.
This is the category Our World. What western state, home to a lot of cowboys, became the first U.S. state to allow women to vote in 1890?
I know this.
1890, western state.
Would it be Arizona?
No, that is not correct. Annette, you can tie the game with this and send us into an area we haven't had overtime. No, we did one.
It would be Texas, wouldn't it?
No, that is also incorrect. James, you win.
James is the winner.
The answer is Wyoming. The Wyoming Cowboys.
Oh, boy, the Cowboys. James, congratulations. A Rick and Bubba love package for you. From American Classics, the official licensee of Rick and Bubba's stuff. You can always order a plethora of Rick and Bubba stuff online. Rick and Bubba, spell out the word and.com. Click on merchandise now. Pre-order our brand new CD, Got It Like We Like It, which should be available at Fat Fest next Saturday and then hitting stores sometime this fall. But you can order it online right now and already have it. We'll send the love package to James, and he'll go into the drawing to win the Big Fish Open giveaway, courtesy of Kissimmee St. Cloud. What a great trip that could be, James, if you win. And it includes a ton of stuff. You'll stay at the Renaissance Worldgate Hotel, airfare provided by Turner South. You'll fish with Terry Seagraves, the pro. You'll go to Universal Studios, Gatorland, Arabian Nights, Boggy Creek, airboat rides, and parasailing. And you'll get a rental car from Dollar Rental Car Systems Incorporated. So, James, you go into that drawing and you win a Rick and Bubba love package. We'll put you on hold. And thanks for participating in Rick and Bubba's Giant Game of Knowledge. I enjoyed the Giant Game of Knowledge. Am I the only one?
You know, the Giant Game of Knowledge is, it's full of knowledge. You got to say that.
Well, to me, it's not just fun, but you learn something.
Yes. You know, little tidbits you can carry into the office.
All right, we might be able to get our voting.
I don't know.
We got a minute and a half.
Well, I don't know. You know, I really liked that last call we had, even though it's not in there and it's added. I thought that was really funny.
What about
Square Bass Cheese Pants? That was a good one.
Do you like Lizzie Pearl, Little E, Peter Chris, Thin Lizzie, Eddie George, or Best Mix? D? Where's D? I know what he'll vote for. D's going to vote for Thin Lizzie. By the way, Lizzie Pearl has 6, Thin Lizzie has 7, and Eddie George has 8.
D came up with Lizzie Pearl.
Yeah, so you know he'll vote for that. Well, let's vote for Ryan. Who do you vote for? Lizzie Pearl. Lizzie Pearl. Okay, so all right, there we go. Lizzie Pearl gets a vote. Okay. All right, Peaches, what's your vote?
Well, she's going to vote for whatever.
What'd you
Dee
say?
had.
Lizzie Pearl? Yeah. All right, there's a Lizzie Pearl. All right, Hobie, birthday boy, what is your vote, Hope?
Eddie George.
Eddie George?
Oh, Eddie's up by 1.
Okay. We know D. With D, we know D's Lizzie Pearl, right? Did you give him a Lizzie Pearl?
You did, yes.
No,
And then
no.
that's Peaches and D right there.
Yeah, but also Ryan voted for it too.
You did? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, Ryan voted for Lizzie Pearl.
All right, so it's 9-9.
Speedy, what do you vote for?
I'm going to go with Eddie George.
You know, I want to have an Eddie George intern.
Right.
I just don't know if it fits this time. You know, with football starting, though, I understand there's a lot of momentum there.
Sure.
But I'm kind of partial to Lizzie Pearl. But I'm going to vote for Eddie George.
Eddie George gives it.
It's 11 to 9.
Well, then there's no way for it to win. So Eddie George is it. Eddie George.
Please welcome our first intern ever, Eddie George.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.